Now, function room setups are based on what type of audience interaction you want. So if it's presenter focused, now our speakers prioritize and our attendees are passive. So we might see an auditorium or a theater style, right? We might see semicircular seating or herringbone, sometimes called V-shaped or chevron, right? Or a standard classroom setup, right? When we see the sides over here on an angle, right, we'll also say that that's chevron. The center section is straight, correct? Okay, if we have audience interaction in which the audience is partially interactive, right? So we may see group discussions coinciding with a speaker's presentation. Right, we might see things like U-shaped. Or let's go back. See this conference setup? Right, this is, they say, for the purposes of the exam, you can't use conference setup and have visuals. Okay, clearly, right, we all, you know, we all do that and somebody turns around and, right? But for the purposes of the exam, they say, no, don't do that. So partially interactive, we could see a U-shape or a horseshoe, right? Or crescent rounds. Is everybody familiar with all of these? Something kind of new and trendy. Pods, right? Or that two-tiered setup, right? Right next to this, take a note here, and right next to this, fishbowl setup, right? Remember the good old fishbowl, the meeting format that we talked about? All right. This is the group, the center group, right, that is debating together, and then an outer group of observers who don't participate. Now, if we're going to have a highly interactive session, right, now attendees are actively involved in the discussion, right, and here we're going to find it challenging to incorporate AV, right, so we might see boardroom or conference, oval shaped, right, hollow square, octagonal, all of these, as far as they're concerned on the exam, really hard to use AV with, right, angled, hollowed square,